Another way to make any Pilates class more challenging is to add a layer of opposition. Now, this is very similar to the layer of length, where you have one anchor point and pull away from that anchor point. But with opposition, you have two anchor points in a way that are pulling apart in opposite but equal directions. So two equal opposite forces pulling away from each other. So it takes the layer of length and adds on. So how would you do it? Take swimming. Reach your arms and legs away from each other in equal amounts of force. Or you can use it in teaser, where your body may be in this V position, but your upper body's reaching one direction and your lower body's reaching a different direction. And it may not be completely opposite, but it's equal. So your upper body and your lower body are reaching up to a high diagonal equally, or even lying on your back in single leg circles. So your upper body is reaching one direction, your one leg is reaching the other direction, your leg up to the ceiling is reaching one direction, your hip is reaching down towards the floor. So you've got this kind of cross feeling where upper body's going one way, one leg is going the other way, the other leg's going up to the ceiling, and your hips are pressing down. So you've got two lines of opposition. Or take the half roll down, where as your upper body is coming up, your abdominals are pressing back. So your upper back is curling up towards your knees, but there's that imaginary fist in your navel pressing your lower back. So there's this feeling of opposition, this feeling of your body fighting itself, where your head and shoulders are going one way, your abdominals are going the other, sort of like an isometric stretch in a way, where there's these opposing forces. Now, sure, in a half roll down, you are actually moving, but it should feel like it's really difficult to move because of that really high level of opposition. Side leg kicks is another one. While you're performing up, down, the leg is moving up, down, but your body is reaching side to side. So your legs and hips are going one direction, your abdominals and belly are going the other direction. There is this feeling of opposition, like Play-Doh being pulled apart in opposite equal directions. So adding the layer of opposition is really about finding these two opposite equal forces in every single exercise. So it's like length, only it's a more advanced version of length, in that you don't just have a one anchor point, you actually have 2 points pulling away from each other in opposite equal directions. And to be able to add the layer of opposition successfully, you really need strong abdominals. You really need that hollow belly, that navel pulling in towards your spine, up towards your head, very solid base, because that actually becomes your middle anchor. So in order for this pulling apart of opposite equal directions to not become unwieldy, you really need that very solid core strength so that your body doesn't really pull apart like that.